Alrighty guys, another sleepless night of dinking around with clone junk. The other one is still torn apart, even though after I ran it, I did a little bit more machine work, tightened up the squish a little bit, tweaked with my windows a little bit to try to get a little bit more up there. Other than the low compression and not quite as crispy throttle as I would like, I'm pretty happy with how this thing was running. If what I did in the ring I changed, if what I did don't get the compression where I want it, I will order another one of these and go to these dimensions. And I still think heavily modifying these ports in here, I think I can get enough through here and feeding this. This thing actually ran pretty good, way better than what this one did with this cylinder. Sucks, I gotta stay with that piston. I can't throw because it's got real wide exhaust and I can't. I'm actually thinking about, I got another lower end. I don't know if it just didn't like the full circle crank or what, but I'm actually going to throw this in another saw and see if I can get it where I like it. Here's the piston. I did get this down to 80 grams, which was a lot of work. I didn't cut these out, I did thin these here. I know some people cut these out. As this is coming down, I want it to slam and blow off to the sides into my boost port. And I don't want to take anything away from these transfers, but I will show you the work. I'm not going to give out the numbers, but there's my hack work. If you guys think doing this by hand is easy, it takes a lot of practice. And luckily I've had some bad luck with the last 4 or 5 things I've done experimenting on. I'm getting pretty good at getting them in there. At least I think I am anyway. Took me probably an hour less time on this one than it did on the other one. Of course, I didn't bring them all the way back. But I did not cut the chamber on this one. The numbers had plenty of clearance to get where I want and not get my intake out of control. So I'm hoping this will be the winning combo for that full circle crank. And I know a lot of other guys that run 390 setups. This is a 390 Duke's carb, and I gotta get my boot. That's something I might have to do. Yeah, I gotta get this boot off and see if it matches. I might still have to match this inner tunnel to this one, or maybe I won't match it. And that way, if I don't like this 390 stuff, I can see how that's going to run with a 372 carb, I guess. Maybe I'll try that first. But either way, for the time being, I need to get this boot off here. And I got to mark it because I want to spin it back just a little bit so I didn't like rip with it. But to get that to fit, all I do is roll an O-ring onto this. It fattens it up a little bit, and then I just clamp it down. It seems to work for me. This is a 390 throttle piece. I still have to make a little spacer here to get the throttle to work the way I want it to. I don't know if it's the Chinesium carburetor or if I just don't have the right components. I did have to trim out here and in here to get that boot to fit as well, because it was bigger around. And this one's just got a low down dirty muffler mod. I'm going to run my light pin that I had in the Echo piston. And yeah, I had to, I don't know what the deal is. This is the other big bore. I don't know what the deal is, but they have an absolute horrible fit up. You gotta, it took me forever. I think I spent more time on the exhaust port to get that to match up. That was horrible. I don't think I'm going to put JB Weld in the compression release because it's still curing on the other one. But I think I can ship slap this thing back together tonight. And let's sealant sit overnight and put this thing back together before I lose any parts. But yeah, I still need to get this one and another one over to Joe for a dyno pull. It'd be nice if I can just use 370. If I go over there, it'd be nice if I can just have Joe pull 4 or 5 things so I don't gotta waste a trip. I need data. I need data on this and the other one. There was something else. Well, this wasn't that important. Seems like I'm missing some sauce too. But yeah, I've just got a lot going on and puttering on these 372s, so take 3 on this one, I think. So I've got test cut vids of me playing with this. Didn't like it, and I didn't post them, but I don't know. I think I've got vids of it before too. Maybe I'll stitch them all in or whatever, and we can track the progress of it. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna get putting that together, and then I might bolt the other one together tonight too. That way both sealants can cure up. So yeah. So, alright, you guys take it easy and have a good one. Let me know what you think.